The NOPD launches an internal investigation into officer overtime. A Fox 8 investigation revealed two of the department's highest paid officers spent time at home when their timesheets indicated they should have been at work.
Rob Krieger joins us with the developments in his unchecked overtime investigation.
Meg, John, the New Orleans Police Department tells us its Public Integrity Bureau is investigating possible violations of departmental policy and procedures. Our investigation revealed Sergeant Henry Burke and Senior Police Officer Brandon Coleman both clocked hours for the NOPD when an undercover camera showed them at home. For example, on July 13th, our undercover camera captured Henry Burke leaving his home just before 3 p.m. However, his timesheet that day indicated he clocked in for his NOPD shift nearly a half hour before that at 2:30. 2 days later, our camera captured Sergeant Burke returning home at 6:54 in the morning, 6 minutes before he clocked out of his shift. Now, for some perspective, Burke lives outside of Orleans Parish. A typical trip from his home to his NOPD station takes about 25 minutes. During an interview with NOPD Chief Ann Kirkpatrick last week, she indicated officers traveling home should not be on the clock.
What constitutes an officer off the clock? Is it when they get home, or is it when they leave?
No,
the
when
parish?
they leave, their duty hour has come to an end, they're off duty, and then they have take-home vehicles, so they drive home. They're not on duty while they're driving home.
As for Coleman, on July 22nd, his initial timesheet indicated he worked a 16-plus hour shift from 6:25 in the morning until 11 that night. But our cameras showed him leaving his house at 10:08 a.m., hours after he clocked in that day. The next day, he clocked in for what he initially claimed was another 16-hour day on his timesheet from 6:25 in the morning until 11 at night. But our video shows he didn't leave until 8:11 in the morning. Records show last year, Burke and Coleman each added more than $100,000 to their base pay and overtime alone. Mayor-elect Helena Moreno says the overtime questions raised by Fox 8 should be addressed.
That is really disturbing. It's really disturbing. Also, compounding the fact that we are in such a budget crisis and that every cent matters at this point. And so to see any level of abuse is incredibly disturbing and something that the chief has to handle.
NOPD Chief Ann Kirkpatrick told us last week that she has previously asked the New Orleans Office of Inspector General to audit overtime across the department. Again, this afternoon, the department has confirmed it has launched its own internal investigation. This afternoon's statement from the NOPD went on to say at this time, no personnel have been reassigned, adding that the investigation is active and ongoing.